Love is feeling like support. Love is feeling like knowing that I have people that have my back. No matter what decisions I have to make, no matter what's going on around me, there's love that I can tap into at any given time. My name is Ceshia. I also go by Queen Phierce. So professionally, I'm a community organizer for a reproductive justice organization called New Voices. We're based here in Philadelphia, of course, but also in Pittsburgh and Cleveland. And I'm also a poet, an event curator, and I do a lot of dope stuff from time to time. Love is feeling like support. Love is feeling like knowing that I have people that have my back. No matter what decisions I have to make, no matter what's going on around me, there's love that I can tap into at any given time. I would say, I guess the first acts of love that I witnessed firsthand would be from my own mother. Like, she was the one that was always there, always around me. She has a very nurturing spirit, and people say that about me now. And I'm like, I am, filled with structure. I am like this. And they're like, no, but you have like very soft parts of you. And so that just taught me, or I am learning that it's okay to have soft parts of you. Because the world teaches us that you can't walk in that way where people are going to take advantage of you. But it's a delicate balance to be firm and still show love. I never considered myself a love poet or anything. In fact, a lot of people, when they ask me to do poems about love, I'll be like, all right, but just to let you know, I am not a love poet, but I have written very beautiful and very loving things. And one thing that I do enjoy about the things that I write is that it always wraps back into the idea of support, right? Like we were talking about in the beginning, like love for me is knowing that I have support around me. So I find that a lot of my poetry goes back to like connecting and community and can't we all just get along? I love what I have been able to do, the things that I've been able to witness. Me coming on to the team here in Philly has just been very affirming to my identity. I remember wanting to transition from my last job, which was pretty much a career, like I thought I was going to be doing that for the rest of my life. And then I noticed, like, as the passions for that dwindled within me, I started to gain a passion for working with how I identify as Black, as queer, as a woman, and being like just a presence for that. And this opportunity with New Voices came along, and I was just like, wow, this is everything that I am. Like, why wouldn't I work for this org? So New Voices for Reproductive Justice is a 17-year-old organization in a 27-year-old movement for repro justice in this country. And it basically just says that we have the right to say what does and does not happen with our bodies as women and as Black women. We have the right to say how we choose to build our families. We have the right to say how we identify. And those themes for us have been muted for so long. And so I'm hoping to be a voice that amplifies. I definitely think that being a voice and being a presence in the community helps that. I feel that just giving basic knowledge about what is happening, just hardcore facts about what's going on around us, because for most they think just this is life and this is how it's supposed to be and this is what happens when you go to the doctor, when there is another level of care that you're entitled to as a human being. and just kind of reconditioning that mindset of worth and advocating for yourself. And showing, again, that theme of support, that there are people out here, that there's an organization out here that fights specifically for these needs. I feel like overall my work, aside from what I've done professionally, but even in my artistry, has been women empowerment. I host a weekly show, podcast, YouTube called The Queen Network, and it's just really all about giving women their shine. It really is about, one day I was like, yo, I know, like, all my friends are just mad dope and they're doing so many amazing things, and I feel like nobody knows about it, and why can't I be that person that tells the world about it? So that is how the Queen Network got started, and it literally is about building community amongst Black women. That's what the Queen Network is. It's like I feel like whatever need you have, there is a Black woman that can fill it. Like, we are so powerful and amazing and intelligent and crafty and just everything. We have created, we have made mountains out of molehills, we have made magic happen out of empty refrigerators. So I could go on and on and on, I feel like, about how and why Black women should be celebrated. And the case is that oftentimes they are not. So if I could just be a platform that supports that, that's where I'm at with it. So these days, I have to admit, I've been having a difficult time. Just like, it's one of those life comes at you fast moments. And again, just that idea of support, knowing who I can tap into when times are difficult. And it feels like a return because I've been that person for so many others. So to be in this position where I feel like I really need to pull on other people, I really need to pull on the energy around me. That's what love is looking like for me right now. As long as your energy is good, your vibe is good, that's what love is looking like for me right now.